It's an ordinary Tuesday afternoon, nothing special, the kind of day you forget by the time it's over. And then the phone rings. An older woman picks up, and on the other end of the line, she hears a voice she would know anywhere. A voice she has known since the day he was born. It's her grandson. But something is wrong. He's crying. His words are shaking. He sounds more frightened than she has ever heard him in her life. And then he says the words that stop her heart cold. "Grandma, I'm in jail. I messed up. I need your help. And please, please don't tell Mom and Dad." Less than an hour later, she opens her front door and hands $15,000 in cash to a stranger she has never seen before. Now here's the part that makes absolutely no sense. At that exact moment, her grandson was fast asleep in his own bed, 200 miles away. He was never arrested. He was never in any kind of trouble. He never made a single phone call. So if it wasn't him on the phone, then whose voice was crying out for help? This is the scam that is quietly draining the life savings of an entire generation. Right now, as you watch this. And the technology behind it has become so good that the experts who study it for a living admit they can no longer always tell what's real. But stay with me, because by the end of this video, I'm going to give you the one simple trick that stops this scam dead in its tracks, and it will cost you absolutely nothing. So let's go back to the beginning. The call almost always starts the same way. A familiar voice, a grandchild, a son, a daughter, and they are in trouble. Maybe it's a car accident, maybe an arrest, maybe they're stranded in a foreign country with no money and no way home. The story changes, but the feeling never does. Pure panic. Because when you hear someone you love crying down the phone, your brain doesn't stop to ask sensible questions. It doesn't pause. It jumps straight into rescue mode. And that is exactly what they are counting on. Then comes the second voice. A calm man takes over. He says he's a lawyer or a police officer or a bail bondsman. He sounds patient. He sounds professional. He sounds like the one person in this nightmare who actually knows what to do. And then he gives the instructions. You need to send money right now. There's a deadline, a court date, a judge waiting, and whatever you do not hang up the phone. Do not call anyone else. Do not tell the rest of the family. We don't want to make this any worse for your grandson, do we? Now stop and notice what just happened in that sentence. They isolated her. In a matter of seconds, they cut her off from the one thing on earth that could have saved her. A second opinion. A calmer head. A single person to say, wait, this doesn't add up. And then the money has to move. Fast. Sometimes it's a wire transfer. Sometimes it's cryptocurrency. Sometimes they ask for the strangest thing of all, gift cards. And here's a rule you should carve into your memory right now. No real court, no real hospital, no real police officer on the planet has ever asked to be paid in gift cards. If anyone ever says those words to you, it is 100% a scam. And sometimes a courier simply shows up at the front door to collect an envelope of cash, like a delivery driver picking up a package, except the package is someone's entire retirement. By the time anyone realizes what truly happened, the money is gone, untraceable. And so are the people who took it. But we still haven't answered the biggest question, have we? How did they fake the voice? How did a complete stranger make it sound exactly like her grandson? And before that, an even creepier question. How did they know she even had a grandson at all? Here's the uncomfortable truth. They studied her first. Long before that phone ever rang, somebody was quietly scrolling. Profile, a family photo with names in the caption, a proud post that says, "So proud of my grandson's graduation today," a birthday tribute, a holiday video. To you, those are just memories. To them, that's a map, names, relationships, and most valuable of all, a sample of a voice. Because here's the part that should genuinely scare you. To clone a human voice today, criminals don't need a Hollywood studio. They don't need a genius hacker in a dark room. All they need was about 3 seconds of audio. A school play uploaded to YouTube, an old voicemail, a single Instagram story where your nephew says happy birthday. That's it. That is all it takes to feed a cheap, easy-to-find artificial intelligence tool and have it copy a real human voice almost perfectly. The tone, the accent, the little pauses, the way they breathe, even the way they laugh or cry. And once the machine has that voice, it can make it say anything. Grandma, I'm so scared. Mom, please don't be mad at me. I need you, please. It's not a similar voice. It's not a clever impression you'd eventually see through. To the person standing in their kitchen, holding that phone, it is real. It is their child. There is not a single doubt in their mind. Now, maybe you're thinking what a lot of people think right now. That would never get me. I just hang up and call them back to check. And for years, that was the advice. Hang up, call back, make sure they're safe. But the scammers learned, and what they do now is the most chilling twist of all. In some cases, before they ever call you, they break into the real person's social media or messaging account. So when you do the smart thing, when you hang up and try to reach your grandson to check on him, your message goes straight to them, and they answer, using that same clone voice from the real account. So the call sounds like him. The account belongs to him. The voice that picks up when you verify is him. Except none of it is. And this isn't only happening to grandparents. There is a darker version that targets parents directly. The phone rings and a child screams. Then a stranger comes on the line and says 4 words no parent could survive hearing calmly. We have your daughter. They demand a ransom. Bitcoin, gift cards, cash, all before you've had even a moment to confirm that your child is, in fact, sitting safely in a classroom at school. The voice is fake. The terror is real. And in that moment, almost nobody stops to think. So just how big is this? In 2025, Americans reported losing around $893 million to scams powered by artificial intelligence. And of that, more than $350 million was stolen from adults over the age of 60. Imposter scams, where a criminal pretends to be someone you trust, are now the single most reported fraud in the entire country. Over 1 million cases in a single year. And research suggests that of the people who actually engage with one of these AI voice calls, around 1 in 3 end up losing money. The average loss? More than $18,000. Gone in one phone call. But here's the number that should really make you stop and sit down. Most victims never report it at all. Why? Because of shame. Think about what they're carrying. They didn't just lose money, they believe they failed the person they love most in the entire world. They feel foolish, humiliated, like they should have known better. So they stay silent. They tell no one, not even their own family, which means everything you just heard, every shocking number, is only the part we can actually see. The real damage is far, far larger than any statistic could ever show. So now we finally arrive at the question this entire video has been building toward. If the voice is perfect, if even calling back can be turned against you, if the panic feels completely real, if smart, careful, loving people are falling for this every single day, then how on earth do you protect the people you love? Here it is, and it is almost insultingly simple. A safe word, one secret word, or a short secret question that only your family knows. You agree on it in person, out loud, on a calm, ordinary day when there is no emergency and nobody's afraid, and it has to be the right kind of word, not a birthday, not a pet's name, not your street, not anything a stranger could ever dig up from a Facebook post. Make it random, make it weird, a word that has no business being connected to your family at all, something only the people in that room would ever know. Because here's the beautiful part, the part that makes this work. Artificial intelligence can copy a voice. It can fake the crying, it can fake the fear, it can fake the exact sound of someone you love falling apart. But it cannot know a secret you only ever spoke out loud, face to face. So when that call comes, and the voice is begging, and your heart is pounding in your chest, you take one slow breath and you ask one calm question. What's our safe word? If they answer, you can relax. If they can't, then no matter how real it sounds, it is not them. Hang up. And if you don't have a safe word yet, there's still a backup that works. Hang up and call your family member back yourself on a number you already have saved in your phone from before today. Not a number they gave you on this call, your number. And if you ever can't reach them and you're truly worried, call the police directly. Because remember the one weakness every single one of these criminals shares. They need you to move fast and stay scared. The entire scam is built on speed and panic. So the moment you slow down, the moment you stop and verify, their whole game collapses. So here's what I need you to actually do. Not next week, not someday. Today, call your parents, call your grandparents. Send them this video right now before you forget, and then sit down together and choose your family's safe word. It might feel a little silly, it might take you all of 5 minutes, but one day, that one strange little word could be the only thing standing between someone you love and everything they have ever saved. Because the scariest part of this scam was never the technology. It's this: it doesn't target your weakness, it targets your love.